The Boeing 757, more affectionately known as the Flying Pencil, has been an ever-reliable asset to airlines worldwide and still plays a pivotal role with some. Generally, looking back at aircraft programs can offer the possibility to learn more about an aircraft manufacturer's plans. And for Boeing and their 757 today, we have that very opportunity, the 757-100, an aircraft that never made it into the skies. Do make sure you're subscribed to GlobeTrotting if you haven't already. A large number of our viewers are yet to click that subscribe button, and do turn on those post notifications. That way, you'll never miss a video and it can go straight to your subscription box. The 757-100, simply put, was a smaller version of the 757 series. It would have a reduced fuselage size and in turn seat fewer passengers than the other variants. The total capacity was aimed to be at around 150 seats, where at the time it would be a version specifically intended to replace the 727-200. Of course, if you check back on GlobeTrotting, you may have seen the video, The Boeing 757, the perfect 727 replacement, where we discuss the history of the 757, why Boeing built it and its relation to the 727, and future outlook. The 757-100 actually even made it as far as being announced during the program launch in 1978. This was at the time alongside the 757-200. For the -100, it ran into a handful of problems following its announcement. While carriers were definitely interested in the 757 and it performed well as we know as a series, the -100 was always seemingly missing from the conversation. Maybe how you'd imagine the -800 of the A330neo program. It definitely is there, but it doesn't strike the same chord as its larger counterpart. For Boeing, the -200 was quickly working its way up to being the baseline offering to customers who preferred the additional capacity, and many of them did, which as a result saw the customers wishing to operate it see a better per-seat operating cost, a crucial decision when it comes to ordering a said aircraft. Efficiency has and always will be the critical, but of course back then being in the mid to late 1900s, well, there wasn't really the options we have available today, so airlines had to make do and find an aircraft that would be profitable for them to operate. In addition to all of this, the 737 family was very much present in the aviation scene. Yes, while it's not a Boeing 757, it was an aircraft that was deemed capable of doing missions that maybe the 757-100 could have also done. So, that heavy interest for the 757-200 among the idea that the 737 could complete missions meant that for the 757-100, well, there wasn't any desire to firmly get it off the ground and past that drawing board stage. Something that we have seen on numerous occasions with aircraft in the industry. Yes, it is very much an unfortunate reality, but in a business sense, ensuring that a program is a success is no doubt of the most heightened focus. So, if a specific variant cannot go ahead, that is simply the case, and the respective aircraft manufacturer will need to make that key and decisive decision to pull the plug on the said program, or specifically the said variant. And like I've said, this is not the first time that we will have seen this, and of course I highly believe it won't be the last. Naturally, as we progress, aircraft manufacturers better determine what will be next, whether it is for their A350, for their 737 MAX, and in some occasions, those ideas never fabricate into anything, whether that be because it's not feasible, or potentially there is no market demand as they find out. The 757-100 had a relatively short life in the grand scheme of things. By the time the 1970s were coming to an end, plans had been officially shelved and Boeing were no longer moving forward with a 757-100. Now it's over to you. Would you like to have seen a shortened 757 fly in the aviation world? You can let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. I'd be very interested to hear your take on the situation. Thanks for watching. We very much appreciate the support as a collective team, and we will see you next time.